Yes, okay. And then the monster den is done. Okay, good. Cool. Apparently there's one active monster den somewhere. Let's look around here. It might be one that we went by but did not do. Yeah, right there. So apparently there's one that we went by and did not do. But that's where we got Witcher gear. I don't know. We'll have to go back there. Check that out. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and make our way over here. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of interest on this side. We're currently at 15, so this is about half on this side. And then the remaining ones are over here. And then we'll be done with points of interest, so let's go ahead and make our way out of here. And we'll ride to the next one. Oh man, I'm so excited that we're getting close to uncovering everything on the map. Pretty awesome. I could have easily been like, nope, we're not doing this, but we did it.
Roach.
And can you imagine that a map of this size, right? Just imagine there's a lot of land here. Imagine if it was all just water. That's what Skellige was like. And there was so many points of interest in the waters of Skellige where it was like underwater treasure and stuff like that, and there was tons of them. Maybe like 50 plus in the water. And I did all those. Some of them I did on stream, some of them I did not, but
Slower.
I did all of them. Actually, I could probably show you the map, actually. Hang on. We're down here. Skellige. Pretty awesome Viking area. Look at this. All these barrels with like bandit things, bandit eyes on them. Those were all question marks in the oceans surrounding Skellige. And we did all of those, except apparently that one. What? Well, we're gonna have to go back there and do that. Like I said, I haven't touched this game since we finished it a year and a half ago. And when we did finish, the game was still fairly new. There was bugs in the game. So this might have been one of those that got bugged or something. I can assure you we did it all.
Go, go.
We'll have to check that out. Because I wouldn't mind checking out Skellige because we have not been there since I upgraded my graphics card, and I would like to see kind of what Skellige looks like on 60 FPS.
Take it easy.
Let's go. Come on, what are we doing? Is there another forktail around here? Yeah. So I guess those respawn, because we killed that guy. We killed that forktail. When we were doing stuff.
Whoa there, Roach.
When we were doing stuff that was around here once upon a time. Fort Astre ruins. Okay, we'll read that when we get closer. That was where we did some of the... That was a main story over here.
Stench.
What's that? Oh god. Oh Jesus. I don't think that hit him. Yeah, we got specters around here. Sure, Mr. Boar. There we go. So the other boars that were running around are gone, apparently. That's not where we want to go. Definitely not where we want to go yet. Like a little amphitheater or whatever. Here, let's kill these boars. Dude, the boars are so high quality I can see the fur on them. So I have that NVIDIA hairwork stuff on. So it makes things look like extra furry. Looks awesome. Okay, we want to go up and around here. I thought that was a path, never mind. Alrighty, what do we got here? A home. Looks to be. What was that banging on stuff? That guy just hang himself right now? I heard noise. Sounded like somebody was slamming something. That dude might have just hanged himself right now. I think that dude did. I think he actually did that just now. If you go back and you hear the sound that was made when we walked up around here, definitely sounded like a box falling. Dang. That's brutal. Oh, I thought that was a gravestone. Dang, dude, you wrapped that thing tight. Yeah, I think that's the noise that we heard. Box is falling because the dude jumped. Journal of a Desperate Man. He is a deadly and desperate man. On the run with gun in hand. Most of the pages are filled with professions of love made to a woman named Charlotte. Entries are chaotic and undated. Why do they always say that? Why are they using the word chaotic? Does that mean that they were quickly written? They're sloppy? I've never heard chaotic used to describe like journals or whatever. Charlotte Cutterin is the love of my life. When she is not near me, I burn with longing. I suffocate with loneliness. I suffer the worst possible torment. How can I make her understand that I, not Albert, am her destiny? I have found a solution. The witch from Lynx Krog. She will help me end my heart's agony. I shall now have to tighten my belt several notches, but I have purchased a magic elixir from the witch. She said if I convince my beloved, to drink it, I will be able to forget my problems forever. I sold the rest of my possessions and purchased jewels to give Charlotte when I propose. God soon now. She shall be mine. As the witch instructed, I mixed the elixir with wine. I prepared a small picnic near the chapel at Cutterin Manor. My beloved agreed to meet to talk to me, but though she drank my enchanted est, she still refused my proposal. She also spouted some nonsense about only becoming my wife when the jewels I gave her grow into grapevines. She fell into a strange, hysterical mood and buried my presents with her bare hands by their family chapel. Perhaps I need to wait before the elixir takes effect? God's curses upon that cruel witch. She cheated me. She betrayed. The next day I went to Cutterin Manor to see Charlotte, but instead, a woodland monstrosity had taken over the entire property. So that is the end. So that is the end to my heart's suffering. The foul enchantress spoke of. The elixir brought about the death of my beloved, but death shall not separate us. I am ready to die, to live with her for all eternity. I shall hang for my sins, for love, for Charlotte. Baby, Join me in death. Basically what happened. Suffering of young Francois. Wait, let's... This is a French name. I want to hear what this is... How this is pronounced. It's like you say with a hard C or something. How do I pronounce his name? Francois. Really? I don't have a plugin to hear it, but the pronunciation is Francois. Okay, I could see that happening. Francois. Dang, man. So we gotta find the jewels, which are located actually in that area where we need to go. Okay. Man, that's a brutal story right there. That's insane. The Lord of Epicia? That's... No, you gotta say that differently. Is that something that's a thing? That is. Da, da, da. How to pronounce French?
Epicea.
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 Epicea. Fort Astre ruins. Once upon a time, the Lord of Epicea mounted his steed and vowed to complete a full circuit around the castle, riding atop its walls. Sadly, he did not fulfill his oath and instead plummeted to his doom after a few paces. Cunigund, his beautiful daughter, swore that day she would only marry the man who could finish her father's deeds. Many a stripling lad lost his life attempting to fulfill the comely maid's cruel condition. When finally one succeeded, he surveyed the carnage she had wrought and decided she was unworthy of his affections. Realizing with despair how despicably she had acted, Cunigund threw herself from the castle walls, dying smashed against the rocks below like so many of her unfortunate suitors. Dude, what a cruel way. This whole area has just become like doom and gloom. Like, why? Why are we so... What's the word I'm looking for? This area is so depressing. Guy hangs himself for his... because he thought the witch meant something else, so he hung himself. That lady... oh my god, dude. Depressing area is depressing. But I love it. It's great. Okay. Well, there's nothing else we can do here. Well, there's no way we can get inside or anything, right? No. That'd have been cool if we could go through the window or something. Alright, well. This is a river or something. Oh, no, it's not. Uh-oh, I heard some stuff. Wait a minute, I didn't grab the... Oh, that thing's over here. Okay. That was a specter. Okay, so let's go find these jewels over here. And before we do this quest, let's go ahead and read what it says real quickly. Da-da-da-da-da. Rummingtons, how are you doing? Good to see you again. How's the quest for 100% going today? It's going well. So far, we've got about 15 or 14 remaining points of interest on the map, and then all the maps been explored and all that stuff's done. And then we'll have to work on the remaining secondary quest here, which isn't really a lot. And then after that, then main story, then we're done. So I'm excited. I'm so excited that I can see the end of the tunnel. We've been playing this expansion for about 3 weeks now. So it's been a long journey. Wandering about the primeval forest that covered the duchy's frontier, the Witcher made a discovery most macabre. Deep in the forest, a small hut. Alongside a hut, a tree. Upon the tree, a hanged man. On the ground, directly beneath the corpse, lay a journal. Geralt read it, and all became clear. An unhappy, unrequited love had pushed the young man to commit suicide. Ah, I know, so many stories that echo this one. Yet this one differed from the others, in that evil powers were involved. The journal also mentioned a stash of buried jewels. So Geralt resolved to learn more, directed a step towards the estate the diary described. So we're gonna go and try and find these jewels over here before we go to check out that castle area. This depressing area. Got a warg over there. Ah. Veteran Manor. Oh, I heard a specter.
Damn, something's seriously wrong here.
Oh, okay, so this is this area. Okay, alright, well, let's get rid of some ghosts. Can I go through here? I can. Oh, what are these things called? It's like a lesson, but not. Isn't it like a spriggan? I think? Dang, dude. Alright. Yep, spriggan. Oh my god, spriggans of wraiths. So much evil. Hang on.
Come on, come closer.
You're on fire, sir. Yeah. I want to get this wraith down first. Come out this way. We can get you to a little bit bigger of an area. Oh, I forgot he could teleport. Yep, that's the thing. Uh oh, I might die. Hang on. Play it safe. Oh. There we go. I don't think I could burn wraiths. No, actually the Yurden sign is actually better for wraiths. Area. Okay. Alright, the area is now clear of monsters, which means the inhabitants will return. Whoever lived here. I never get tired of seeing this scene right here. Beautiful land.
Drink! Give me a drink!
Area liberated. Its populace had returned. Well,
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
Charlotte's diary. Okay, hang on. Let's not grab that yet. That is the girl
Handshake so bad.
that the young man hung himself for. Because she died, and then he was like, okay, well, I'll join you in death. Pretty much.
Work
So, but first
parches
let's
me
let's grab these jewels. See if we can go into any of these things here.
What is it?
What is it?
Beware all! The witch man cometh! Off you go. Out!
But you're just sweeping dirt.
Smell that? Welcome to Toussaint.
Welcome to Toussaint. I would live in Toussaint.
Geralt of Rivia, we are your debtors eternal.
Thank you. At least someone in this game is nice to me.
Liam and Matilda make love ages now, they make love. Vermentino and Coronata merged. Who would have thunk?
Okay, so he buried the jewels around here somewhere. Where would he bury them? Are they actually buried is the next question. Or is it just like a box sitting outside, like in the grass somewhere? I don't see it. Ooh, no, it actually is buried. Nice! So he said there were jewels in here. 309 crowns, that's pretty good. 2 diamond, 2 ruby, and florins. Cool.
Good day.
Good day, sir. Look at this statue here. Dang, that looks pretty cool. Got like grapes and fruits and stuff. What's this? Cool. Did we happen to get a road sign for this? No, we did not. Okay. Well, the next point of interest that we need to go to is in this area. So there's 6 remaining on this side. We've got 13 left. So we'll get these 6, and then the remaining ones are over here. The remaining 6 or 7 is over here. It's pretty awesome, man. Ugh. Cannot wait. Okay, so we're going to go back. We're going to go through the ruins to get to these 2 over here. But I want to finish looking around this house, for this vineyard, if you will. There's got to be a road sign around here that will allow us to read the description, even though we kind of already know what this place is about. I don't want to miss out on it if I can. I don't know if the road sign would be here, or it might not have a road sign, to be honest. But like most of the vineyards that we've come across always have. Look at that, they had to stack barrels underneath there to keep the house kind of leveled, it looks like. Most vineyards do have road signs.
How might I be of service?
We already tried to go down there, we can't.
Truthfully,
What's over here? Thicker grapes.
a high and mighty northerner dog,
Welcome.
little dung-licker.
More grapes. Let's see, we rode past here, I thought. All those rabbits over there. Let's run. Ooh, is this a door? No. Okay. Well, if there's not a... There's not... I guess it would make sense to put one here. Because there's one right there, but I don't know. Let's get on our horse and ride around here. It'll be a little bit quicker. So I'm gonna check this side for a road sign, and if we don't see one, then I don't think there is one there. Cutrin Manor.
Whoa!
Let's go over through this way. Let's see if there's a road sign or not.
Slower.
A weird camera angle, girl.
Drink!
Apparently there's an invisible wall here that Geralt cannot go through with the horse. Fine. See if there happens to be one down this way. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Just want to double check. So, we're gonna have to end up going back this way anyway. We want to go there. So let's turn back around. And we're gonna go through Fort Astre. Kind of see what's going on there. The last time we were there, we were doing main story, and we didn't get a chance to look around. It was basically like, show up, cutscene, there was some fighting, and then cutscene, and we were already out. So we'll check and see what is actually over there. I'm always interested in, like, ruins and ruins of castles or elven ruins and stuff like that. That's pretty intriguing. Ah, rot fiends. Ah. I think rot fiends are necrophages, so let's put on some oil here. Necrophage oil. I think it's just a red one. Yep. Okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Woo! See that HP? Just died there. They should start blowing up here. Yeah, like that. Explode. His friend did damage to him. Ow. Why do you hit so hard? There's just blood all over this area here. Necrophage. I really need to come across some Ekimaras for... Apparently his stuff fell down there. For some... crafting of some better oil and potions and stuff. Need Ekimara hide. Yeah, let's take a look around here and loot all the stuffs. Whoa, bunch of entire night set here. That's pretty cool. Whoop. That could have been bad. I don't think there was anything else up there. Okay. Now we read the road sign for this, and this area was pretty dark as well. Oh crap, we're encumbered already. Probably all this knight armor over here. Let's go ahead and drop some of these aces there. Okay, so we might have to make a trip to town and sell some stuff real fast. After we check out the remaining area here. Nothing else there. Climb up here. I would like to try and get up there if I could, but I don't think there's a way to do that. Oh, that's not gonna work. Probably isn't any loot up there anyway. No, there's no way to get up there. They would not allow such things to occur. Not unless there's like a... something outside here that I'm missing. There's a bridge there. Let's see. Nope. Pretty messed up ruins. Alright. So we'll do these 2 points of interest here. We'll stop by Fox Hollow. There might be a guy there that we could sell stuff to. And then, if not, we'll go to Beauclair and we'll sell the stuff. And then we've got 4 points of interest remaining here after we do these 2. And then we'll keep on going with the remaining